Hi, and welcome to pmblounge.com. This is Lounge Fever. Lounge Fever is basically a series of videos that we do for answering your questions. Now, question for today is where do I put the cost of a work package? Now, this obviously arises from one of our previous videos on WBS, where we talked about how a work package at the work package level, we determine the cost and even the time that it'll take for that work package to be accomplished. All these time and cost values are then added up, and that is how you can come up with a rough estimate of how much time and what would be the cost that a certain project will take. So that is why work packages are important. That is why having a cost associated to a work package or the time associated to a work package, the time it will take to accomplish that work package, is important. But where do you put those costs, right? Do you, whenever you see a work package, you won't find the cost or the time it will take to accomplish that work package written there. Let's dive into this. Let's understand where it goes. So in one of our previous videos, we talked about how a WBS is a graphical representation, right? Graphical representation of the decomposition of a project. So you can see an example WBS there. It is a graphical representation. Now, since it is graphical, where do we have the place, where do we have the space to put the cost and the time? We don't, and WBS is graphical. So isn't a WBS graphical? Yes, it is. The WBS is graphical, and we just looked at it at one of the examples, right? So WBS doesn't have any place whatsoever for the cost or the time that a work package would take. So there's no place. We just looked at an example of WBS, right? There's no place to put in any cost or time there. So it is a graphical representation. And now this is where the work breakdown structure dictionary, or commonly known as the Wbs Dictionary, comes to the picture. So Wbs Dictionary is another document, another artifact which captures the details of each work package. And that is where you will put the cost required to accomplish a work package or the time it will take to accomplish a work package. So WBS Dictionary is where it goes. Now, if you're wondering what is WBS Dictionary, how does this come into the picture? We have never talked about it before. That's true because we are yet to post videos on WBS Dictionary. But I will link to the entire playlist of scope management knowledge area as well as WBS in the description below, so that once we have our videos up on WBS Dictionary, those will also be added in that playlist, and you will have a single place to learn everything that there is about WBS or scope management. So WBS is where all these details go in. If you're still wondering, if you're still lost, we discussed about performance measurement baseline some time ago, and that was scope baseline, schedule baseline, cost baseline, right? This was the formula. Your scope baseline, your schedule baseline, your cost baseline, they make up the performance measurement baseline, also known as the PMB. Now, while schedule and cost baseline are basically the agreed upon schedule and agreed upon cost of for a certain project, scope baseline is again a combination of three different items. That is the project scope statement, the statement which describes your project scope, your work breakdown structure, the WBS, and the WBS dictionary. So this is where you can understand how important a WBS dictionary is, right? For scope baseline, you cannot have a baseline scope unless you have your WBS as well as the WBS dictionary, because the WBS dictionary will contain details of all the work packages, how much cost and how much time it is going to take for you to accomplish them. So that's pretty much it that we had in this video. Hope it was helpful. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Check us out on our social media, facebook.com/pmplounge and twitter.com/pmplounge. If you want your questions to be answered in similar videos as part of our Lounge Fever series, feel free to drop them in the comments or send them out to pmplounge@gmail.com email address. And as always, don't forget to check out the website pmplounge.com, your number one free resource for PMP certification and project management industry information. Thank you.